serving all of San Diego. This is your Fox 5 News.
Well, it's award season, and we want to know what the celebrities are doing to get red carpet ready this year.
Coming up next, there's new plastic surgery trends from Natalie Portman to Angelina Jolie. Can you tell who had work done?
Well, award season is underway, and that means more glamour, beauty, and cosmetic surgery. And I have Dr. Vincent Marin for Marin Aesthetics here to show us the plastic surgery trends that celebrities are, we're seeing more and more in celebrities this year at the Golden Globes. So good morning.
Good morning.
So I guess, what are the trends this year? What are we seeing on the red carpet?
Well, I think, we had a time where plastic surgery was kind of accepted. It was out there, and just recently Terry Hatcher took some pictures of herself without Botox, really wanted to show her wrinkles. We're seeing a lot more of a natural trend that is coming out on the red carpet. So celebrities are kind of stepping away, or at least saying that they're stepping away from plastic surgery for a little bit to try to have a natural kind of a prettier look without looking done.
And why do you think that is? Why do you think it sort of went from being accepted to not being accepted?
I can't really put my finger on it, but one of the things that I really think about is that the plastic surgery, I think when you're beautiful without any intervention, somehow it feels a little bit more honest. And I think celebrities really want to hold on to the fact that they're beautiful and they're doing this without any kind of interventions. The only issue that I have with it is I think some celebrities are still doing a little tweak here and there, and I want it to be kind of a fair representation for most women, so that they have a an idea that actually they're not trying to get to an unattainable outcome. So I think it's a prettier look when it's more natural, but I do think that some of these celebrities are still kind of doing something maybe behind.
They're giving us false information.
Absolutely.
I mean, I feel like also, it'd be better if they just sort of admitted, I've had something done, instead of saying, oh no, I'm just perfect because I was born this way.
Yeah, and I think it really does allow other women to feel like, you know what, this is something that if it does bother me, it really is an issue, I can do something about it too. It's not necessarily a problem. So I don't think there's a, if it's right for you, that's okay, but I don't like when it comes across as if, you know what, this is something that I wouldn't do at all, when really they are doing it behind closed doors.
Okay, well, let's take a look at some of these red carpet looks. So first we have Angelina Jolie. So what do you think Angelina Jolie has had done?
Well, when you look at this picture, obviously she's one of our iconic beauties of the modern era. She's absolutely gorgeous, but if you really do take a close look at her nose, there are some distinct changes. Some of this you will see small changes over time, but I do think her nose looks more refined. It's a little bit straighter lined. It's less defined when she's a kid. The funny thing is you can look at her lips, and I think those are absolutely natural. She's had them as a child, so I think that's that's a genetic blessing that she's received. But I really think that,
dang her. No.
I know, yeah. It's, I think that one she's had forever, but her nose really does look like she's had something subtle, and I think that's why these are actually good procedures, that you can't really tell, and that's what I think we'd like to all achieve with plastic surgery.
And there's Halle Berry too. You think maybe she might have had something done with the nose?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think there may be some pressure for these women, and they're all beautiful women, but when they're younger, that you look at some of the nose issues that they may have been pushed into something to help get parts early in their career, and you look at these older pictures, it may be that their nose is a little bit less defined. It's more aquiline, streamlined, older after surgery, and they still both look great.
Yeah, could it be that it's just like they were young and more full and plump faces, and as they aged, they became a little thinner and their nose looks different?
The face and nose will change a little bit, but some of the changes that I'm seeing with these look a little bit more than just a standard aging process. But yes, you will see more definition, and sometimes as you age, you see almost too much, and we lose volume as we get older.
All right, we have another look that we want to look at, our person, Natalie Portman. What do you think about her?
Yeah,
beautiful girl.
Beautiful girl, and I think you look at her, again, it's these little things that you look at her nose, there's just kind of a really distinct difference. Her brows, her forehead, she may be someone that uses a little Botox here and there, even though she's young, but I think overall, it just to me, it looks like her nose is a little bit different. Some of these girls, she's smiling in that before picture, and her, her cheeks look a little bit fuller, so I don't think it's a fair comparison. But some of these women are using fillers and Botox as well.
What happens to your brows when you said you could tell from her brows whether or not she got Botox? Does something happen to them if you get it?
You can try and elevate the brows and things like that. Hers look like they had come down a little bit, which you look at, what would normally happen over time. Maybe it could be that she's just more relaxed, but a lot of people, as they animate, they talk, their brows go up, it looks prettier. So it's something that you can see. So there are little subtle changes that you can pick up on some of these patients.
And it's not just women that are doing this, it's men too. So we have Ryan Gosling, a photo of him, and what do you think about that?
Yeah, he's another one. Again, I think we've got kind of a run of of noses here, but it really does. I think you look at the width. Yeah, I know. I'm not sure what that means, but you know, his nose looks wider. Lighting is an issue, you know, and these pictures are kind of lit differently, so some of those things, casting shadows, so you can't tell 100%, but his nose looks a little bit more turned up. It's not kind of that pointing down look, and also looks a little bit more streamlined. You know, even with men, you know, you can see that they're using fillers, getting their eyes, Botox, all this stuff, very common.
Really?
And I'm sure it's common with Hollywood celebrities.
Right, and a recent story that I've sort of heard of is Kim Kardashian.
Yes.
You know, she all of a sudden showed up, and I think we have a photo with these huge, huge lips one day, and her comment to the paparazzi, I guess, or the media was, I had the flu.
Yeah.
Is that what happened here?
Well, you know, I'm not her doctor, so I don't know, but it's hard. You know, I think everyone would be wanting to get the flu if they could plump up their lips that easily as it's going. But yeah, I think this is what we were talking about, where it's kind of unfair. You know, her lips look dramatically larger, and I think if she just admit this, and it would give a more accurate representation to women, and a lot of women look up to her as you know, a celebrity they want to emulate.
Well, great. Thank you so much for being here.
Pleasure.
And if you want more information, you can I guess you'll see Dr. Marin at Marin Aesthetics, and that's Vincent Marin, Dr. MD, and he's board certified plastic surgeon. And you can give him a call at 858-638-9800. Thank you so much for being here.